Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to another Magic Arena Explorer video. So today we are playing a new deck, which is Gideon Prison. So this has been some ideas for this deck have been doing the rounds, but essentially it's a deck using the new enchantment Deification from Aftermath, which is a 2-mana enchantment that says as it enters the battlefield, choose a Planeswalker type. So basically the name of a Planeswalker, Gideon, Liliana, whatever it may be. Planeswalkers you can control of the chosen type have hexproof, and as long as you control a creature, if damage dealt to a Planeswalker you control of the chosen type would result in all loyalty counters on it being removed. Instead, all but one of those counters are removed. So it essentially makes your Planeswalker unkillable as long as you have a creature on the battlefield, and we essentially combine this with the emblem ability of Gideon of the Trials, which says you get an emblem with, as long as you control a Gideon Planeswalker, you can't lose the game, and your opponents can't win the game. So if we manage to both have Deification on Gideon, have emblemed Gideon of the Trials, and keep one of our Gideons on the battlefield, and as long as we have a creature, we can't lose the game and our opponents can't win the game. So there's quite a few ways of configuring this deck doing the rounds. There's a sort of green-white enchantments version. There's red-white, which runs Chance for Glory, which lets you take additional turns, but then lose the game at the end of that additional turn. Obviously, with this combo in play, you can't lose the game, so you just carry on. But I'm running an Orzhov black-white version, which basically just runs the combination with a lot of good kind of removal spells. So another key piece of the puzzle is Heart of Kieran. So not only is that a great vehicle to use with Planeswalkers, particularly Gideon Blackblade, where you can both attack with this and use one of its loyalty to turn Heart of Kieran into a creature, but it also allows you at any point to turn this into a creature instant speed and essentially save your Gideon from being killed if you don't have another creature on the battlefield. And then the rest of the deck is a lot of powerful Planeswalkers. So we've got 8 copies of Gideon. I would like, if this was a Pioneer version, I would like to be able to play Gideon Ally of Zendikar as well, but that version isn't an Explorer yet, so we are just playing the full 8 copies of the Gideons that we do have. But we're also running 3 copies of Liliana as a powerful Planeswalker, and Sorin, and 1 copy of Sorin the Mirthless as well. And then the rest of the deck is essentially, we do have 3 Cathar Commandos, so that's not only a versatile creature that can act as a removal spell for problematic artifacts or enchantments, but also can be flashed in at instant speed and similarly save our Gideons from being killed if they are about to in combat. Then then just the removal package. So 3 Fatal Push, a March of Otherworldly Light, 3 Oath of Kaya, which not only deals with a creature or problematic planeswalker when it enters the battlefield, but also makes our planeswalkers painful for the opponent to attack. So that's a useful thing to leave on the battlefield, and then 2 copies of Shatter the Sky in the main board. So that's essentially our board wrath of choice. Has a very fun interaction with Gideon Blackblade if that's on the battlefield, and you play Shatter the Sky, you draw a card off its first ability, but then obviously Gideon isn't destroyed by the destruction because it has indestructible. So essentially, that becomes wrath your opponent's board and draw a card. So that's a pretty good interaction for 4 mana. And then we have 4 copies of Thoughtseize as well. And then in the mana base, as you'd expect, a lot of black-white dual lands. We're also running full 4 copies of Mutavault, which we can turn into a creature at instant speed, similarly to say our Planeswalkers. And also Castle Ardenvale, which creates creatures as well, and then 2 copies of the Interplanar Beacon, which is good for casting planeswalkers and gets us to gain a little bit of life off them, so that's all to the good. And then in the sideboard, we have 2 copies of Surge of Salvation to protect our permanents from red and black removal, Duress as additional hand disruption, Gideon's Triumph to help with opponents who are trying to go big in 1 or 2 creatures, 2 Rest in Peace for Graveyard Hate, 2 Go for the Throat for additional removal, 2 Weathered Runestone to also prevent some of those combos around Greasefang and Atraxa and that kind of thing, and then Kaya, which also interacts with the graveyard but can also deal with problematic permanents that have mana value 1 or less. So thinking about humans, a lot of those, and then Shatter the Sky, another copy of that if we need to bring it in. And then finally, one copy of Command the Dreadhorde, which allows us to put any number of creatures or planeswalker cards in graveyards onto the battlefield. We obviously lose life equal to their total mana value. But if you have this combo running, you can just bring everything back, and it doesn't matter how low life total you go to. So yes, that's a card that can be brought in at various points. So that is the deck. As I say, it's a Gideon Prison deck. It's a combo deck. I'm not expecting it to be very good. I think it is a little bit too fiddly. You both have to keep a Gideon on the battlefield, keep Deification on the battlefield, have a creature. There's a lot going on there, which I think is going to prevent it from performing anywhere near consistently enough. But I haven't tried it before. This is kind of a first blind test of this kind of deck. So let's just see how it goes, and we may get a sense whether this archetype is remotely playable. My instinct, as I say, is that it isn't, but let's find out. No black mana is disappointing, but we do have... Let's give it a go. I feel like we've played this person before. So, depending on what we draw next turn, we can drop Deification, naming Gideon, and hopefully start working towards playing the Planeswalkers. Okay. Okay, our opponent's on Temur Energy. Fair enough. We do not have any land, which is somewhat disappointing. Just seemed to be a theme of quite a lot of the videos we're putting out at the moment. Okay, what are we doing now? I think we will drop Gideon of the Trials. We'll create the emblem. So we're going to lose this Gideon, but if we draw a land, we can play Gideon Blackblade and keep it alive by just holding up Mutavault activations. Okay, they have an Aetherworks Marvel, but they don't have the acquired energy at the moment. Okay, that's interesting. No attacks. Huh. Okay, well, let's turn that off. Let's play Gideon Blackblade. Tick it up. Pass the turn. Okay, so they're up to 4 energy now. Really do with some black mana. Okay, we'll take 3 damage here. Depends what they can flip their Aetherworks Marvel into, I suppose. Okay, Heart of Kieran's a decent draw. So let's play it. Just tick up our Gideon of the Trials. Then we may as well attack with Gideon Blackblade. Now let's see what they do. So we've got Mutavault, we've got Heart of Kieran. Okay, they're still not interested in spinning up the Marvel, it seems, which is fair enough. Maybe they are. Okay, let's activate Heart of Kieran. And Mutavault. Let's trade and kill that. Okay, so they're going to spin up their Marvel. See what they can do. Golos I'm not that interested in. Doesn't get them out of the problem. Still no land to speak of. So let's turn this Gideon into a human. Let's turn this into a creature. Give this lifelink. Go super attacking. Still nothing to play though, so let's just play another Deification. Just in case they find a way of getting rid of one of them. Oh, sure, I mean, go for it. It's not a very good draw. Fair enough. Okay, let's remove a loyalty counter from this. Not interested in giving them another energy, so we will just let that go. Still no black mana. Let's turn this on. Give this lifelink. Go to attacks. Fair enough. Now, considering how ridiculously bad our mana's been, we're not doing badly here. Oh, there's Emrakul. This might be a problem. Not sure how much damage they can actually do to us, though. So go on. Yep, you can have that. Now, we'll scoop this one up and we'll go to game 2. Rather a ridiculous mana situation there, So let's bring in other Shatter the Sky, Duress. Surge of Salvation. Weathered Runestone. Let's take out one Fatal Push. Cathar Commando I like. Ileana I'm less fussed about. Same with Sorin. March can deal with yeah, let's do it like this. Okay, I did put swamps in this deck, I swear. Okay, that'll do. Let's pop away Oath of Kaya for now. Play Deification, Gideon. Okay, that's good. Gives us some more time. We do need to draw a land, though. Like, immediately. My patience is very limited for this kind of thing, to be honest. It's both games now. We've had stupid lands. Let's drop the Cathar Commando. Okay, good, very good. Just seems fair. Yep. Okay, let's pop Gideon of the... Actually, do we need to pop Gideon of the Trials into play right now? Oh, we could Oath of Kyre away their Woiler Virtuoso. Yeah, let's do that. Yep, use that energy. Okay, pass the turn. It's the trouble with having redundant copies of Deification is it's just not very good. Okay, let's play Gideon of the Trials. Give ourselves the emblem. So they will need an answer to our Cathar Commando. They do have several cards in hand, so it's entirely possible. No, that alone won't do it. Okay, let's play Gideon Blackblade. Okay, fair enough. Still doesn't actually get them out of this problem. So let's just attack with Gideon of the Trials. Pass the turn. Just waiting for a Shatter the Sky now. Considering how bad our draws were in both of these games, I think we've done pretty well. Literally no point doing this, but sure. Ooh, Thoughtseize is a fun one, so let's Thoughtseize them. Ooh, interesting hand. Okay, well, let's take Ugin. Let's turn Gideon into a 4/4 again. Gain. Okay, I can Surge of Salvation that at some point if I really need to. Okay, if they choose to use up their energy that way, that's fine by me. Let's play another Deification while we can. Okay, so they will soon have the mana for Golos. Okay, another land. Let's keep doing what we're doing. I can potentially destroy Golos if I need to, but it doesn't feel much point given everything. Sure thing. Let's make a 1/1. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Well. And we kind of have to, I suppose, don't we? So let's. So it has indestructible. Let's turn this into a creature. Let's shatter the sky. Yeah, that was pretty fun. Okay, let's play Gideon Blackblade. Gain ourselves some life. Hearts of Kieran would be great here, but it seems to be hidden in our deck somewhere. Surge of Salvation will be good eventually. Okay, they are roguing away. Feels a bit aggressive. Okay, let's have some more land. Let's turn this into a creature. Give it lifelink. Yeah, we'll just pass the turn. Yep. Go a tuning, why not? Okay, they're going big on energy. Let's make a 1/1. Ooh, Oath of Kai is a good draw. So let's use that. Oh, actually, no, let's not. Let's because they can just play another Golo. So actually, yes, let's just use it. Take down their servant. Turn this into a human. Give it lifelink. Pass the turn. The amount of durdling we're doing here is quite impressive, but we might get there. Now we can panic. Okay, may the works marvel it is. No. Yes. Yes. Ooh, well, I think we will... Oh, God, can I kill them? Can I kill them? I think I can. So if I shatter the sky... 1, 2, 3, 4. Shatter the sky. Turn this into a creature. Exile their Aether Works Marvel just in case this doesn't work for some reason. Turn Mutavault into a creature. Attack for 10. Yes! Okay, that was quite fun. So, let's bring in Go for the Throat, I think. Good way of dealing with Go loss. And given they have Emrakuls, maybe I quite like Command the Dreadhorde here as well. Yeah, that would have been a fun thing to do last game. And let's pop in another Thoughtseize. And let's take out... What are we taking out here? Tough choices. Maybe we don't need Oath of Kaya. Let's trim 1 anyway. We'll trim 1 Deification. No, although it does kind of rely on the combo. No, let's not get into that game. Because having drawn 3, you know that if we get rid of 1, we'll draw none next game. So let's take out 1 Heart of Kieran and the Weathered Runestones. Yep. So unfortunately, I disconnected there for the 3rd game and wasn't able to get back online. So we did lose that one. And normally I would just delete a game like that. It was a very good demonstration of how the deck works. So I'm going to leave it in, call it a draw. Let's do another one. Okay, our opponent's on Spirits. So let's pop a Heart of Kieran into play. Now we'll pass the turn with our Ganjo up. Hard pass, I think, on that. Ooh, Gideon of the Trials is fun. So let's Let's have a black land here. Let's play Gideon of the Trials. Have an emblem. So our opponent's been a bit short of mana. Do have Shatter the Sky as when we need it. Okay, let's see if they are sensible and play round our Heart of Kieran. Yep, okay, so what are we doing here? So let's pop Oath of Kaya into play. Kill their Supreme Phantom. Let's +1 Gideon. Then activate Heart of Kieran. Takanuma. Let's keep up Cathar Commando. Fair enough. Yep. Interesting. Okay, let's turn this into a human. Let's play Shatter the Sky. Fair enough. Now let's make some attacks. The reason I'm being a bit cavalier with my Gideon here is because we have another one. No? That's a shame. Okay, let's drop another Oath of Kaya. Yep, okay, good game one there. So, I think we want our other Shatter the Sky. Definitely want Kaya in this matchup. Sure, I'm fussed about Thoughtseize, to be honest. Let's get rid of that. Let's pop in Gideon's Triumph. Go for the throat. Take out a couple of Lilianas. Yep, pretty happy with that. Kai is very good against Liam Wanderer, a few other things. Ooh, this is a spicy enough set of cards, I think. Being on the draw is going to make it a little more difficult, I think. double blue. Okay, Curious Obsession it is. So let's play Heart. Fair enough. Okay, I think we've got to go for it again here. Just hope for the best. No, okay, they had basically the perfect hand, so I think we're pretty much dead. But if they don't kill us quickly enough, we might be able to get the old Deification thing going. So let's pop Deification into play. Three Gideon of the Trials. As hands go, I've seen better. Theirs, for example. Pretty much. Two Geistlight snares, and it's all happening. Okay. So we're currently on the hook for 10 potential damage. $11. Okay, so we'll take 8 here. 9, rather. However much it was. I don't know, I can't count. Chances of them not having a counter spell seem pretty low, but can only do what we can do here, so let's hope for the best. Yeah. Yeah, they had a perfect draw there. One more Liliana, I think, on the draw, on the play rather. We'll take out one Cathar Commander. Yeah, that'll do. Pop back. We'll pop back March of Otherworldly Light here. Our draws have been spectacularly bad with this deck. It is quite funny, actually, how bad they've been. Okay, let's drop Heart of Kieran, I think, here. Or are we dropping Deification? Which is the more important to get on the battlefield? Probably heart. Yeah. Ah, very good. They're using my own deck against me. Not an easy choice for them, though, here. If they don't take Liliana, I can kill their Mausoleum Wanderer. Okay, interesting choice. Gonna kill it anyway. We won't lose Liliana to attack, I don't think. That screams counterspell, but interesting. Okay. That's plus Liliana. Let's attempt to play this Deification. Okay, Spell Queller's fine. Let's pass the turn. Interesting. Well, I'm going to make you do it, whatever it is you're going to do. Brazen Borrower, maybe? I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. Doesn't seem to be another shoe, so we'll just cast our Deification. Okay. Okay, let's play Gideon Blackblade. Plus Liliana. Now let's crew the Heart of Kieran. Give it lifelink. Pass the turn. Our battlefield looks very cluttered over here, but I do have to remember 2 of those cards are theirs. There we are. Very good. Yeah, attacking with the Spell Queller. I'm not really sure what they were doing there, but maybe they just forgot Heart of Kieran could do what it can. Anyway, that is putting them in a Gideon prison. Again, not very consistent. The hands we drew were terrible, actually. We had to perennially screwed on mana, which is interesting, given it's only a 2-color deck, but oh well. Let's see what... let's open this pack. Hope for something exciting. Wildcard's not bad. What's going on in our mastery tree? What have we got up next? Rona, okay. Only a couple of weeks left on this mastery pass, I think, before Lord of the Rings comes out. Because Lord of the Rings isn't Explorer legal, I won't be doing too much with it. I might do a draft, maybe, or 2, just because I do love the IP, so we'll see. But that's the deck, so that is Gideon Prison. Yeah, interesting. Probably needs a lot of tweaking. There may be other versions of it which are better, so if you've had any success with the Boros or Selesnya version, do let me know. And in the meantime, hit those like and subscribe buttons, and I will see you very soon for the next one.